Boom. Okay, there we go. Thank you for joining me again today, everyone. Thank you for sticking around, please, as let me readjust my equipment over here. Much appreciated. Everybody sticking around for the next segment of our indie game Megastream here, our third annual indie game Megastream for Chop. Hey, Missed Squirrel, thank you for joining us again. Much appreciated. Yes, our third annual here to raise awareness, obviously, for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, as you know, and money too. We got $6 in. Much appreciated. But again, today, with, obviously the world circumstances going on, today's stream is a little bit less about asking for money and more about, hey, just having some fun. Yes, thank you, Taz. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, a little bit more about having some fun, just enjoying stuff, and just, doing a little bit of talking about the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, showing our support in that regard instead of just, asking for money. In this case, because obviously, circumstances are quite extreme all over the world at this point. And of course, things are just ramping up here where we are in the United States. So the worst is yet to come for us. And hopefully, obviously right now, the real hotbed is in Europe. Thoughts and prayers go out to everybody out there, especially you, Taz, and Kat as well. And everybody else out there who might be watching us from Europe and other parts of the world, obviously, hoping that the situation, especially in Italy at this point, I think Italy is getting the brunt of it right now. Thoughts and prayers to everybody out there to hopefully come through this as unscathed, I guess, as we can say, as unscathed as possible. Obviously, this is, there's nothing good about this situation. At the end of the day, there's not going to be a whole lot of good that we can look back on, except that maybe perhaps a lot of our countries, our representative countries here, will have learned from this pandemic, and we can be even better prepared for when the next one comes, because it's not going to be an if, it's definitely going to be a when. And so hopefully, once we get through the other side here, we can all come out at least a bit more better prepared and be ready to save as many more lives as we can for the next time around. But again, today is just about having some fun, about talking about the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and hey, if you can donate, that is definitely much appreciated. 100% of what we do raise through Extra Life Gaming efforts goes directly to the hospital, goes directly to helping sick kids in the hospital, help save their lives, make their lives better, and ultimately, like I think I just said, saves their lives. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's all to benefit the kids. And of course, as always, our thoughts are additionally onto all the healthcare workers in the hospital who not only do they have the regular stuff that they have to deal with on a daily basis, but this pandemic on top of it. And of course, obviously the kids and their families too have that additional worry as well. So anything that we can do for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia will be awesome, great, and much appreciated at the end of the day. So let's get on with it. Oh my God. It has awoken. The Boo Monster. The Boo Meister has awoken. I can't believe it. Well, it is afternoon, so okay. For a minute there, I thought it was still actually morning time, but now it is afternoon, but it is quite early in the afternoon. Thank you, Squirrel. SSQRL. I'll just call you Squirrel. Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Thank you. Getting my cough here. See, I got the allergies in addition to my ongoing ear infection here. And thank you for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Welcome to the group. Welcome. Taz says hi. Good morning. Well, good afternoon to you. But let's get cracking here. Let's get rocking, because we are here to have some fun, play some games, and all that good stuff here as well. But again, thank you to all the healthcare workers out there, especially in the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, doing what they do to help keep the kids safe, healthy, and continue with whatever services that the kids need while they're in the hospital and even out of the hospital as well. As we just saw, it goes beyond the borders, goes beyond the walls of the hospital to many different issues that the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia tries to tackle here in the greater Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, tri-state sort of region around this general area here. Well, let's get rocking here. Our second game of the day, Parkitect. We've been playing this one for a little bit. Quite a little interesting game. A little bit of a different take on the classic roller coaster tycoon theme. Obviously we have the three original roller coaster tycoons, and then the spiritual successor in Planet Coaster that was released when was that? Was that 2016 now? Has it actually been 4 years since Planet Coaster came out? I think it has, hasn't it? I think that was 2016, wasn't it? Wow, 4 years already. But so good. So obviously there's some similarities. So some things that are a little bit different, but sort of an indie developed project here. So we always want to try to support as many great indie games as we can. And I'm having fun. I've been having fun with Parkitect, so we're going to do it here for this as part of our third annual indie game spotlight here. So let's get going. So we're just going to continue on. I'm not going to start a new park here because we have been playing along with our current park here for quite some time. So this one's really built up. So we're just going to continue on with Weiler Park here today. And this, like I sort of mentioned in our previous segment for Foundation, probably what we're going to do. This is probably I want to pause for a moment. Be the last time we do a little bit of Parkitect for a while, on stream anyway. Well, actually, I'll probably say I might start up a new park for my own fooling around. But we'll return to Weiler Park sometime in the future this year. But I think like I said, what I want to do is really get more into Foundation now. And play that game a little bit because I do. That's another game it sort of captivated my interest, so I want to dig a little bit more into it. Hence why we added it to today's playlist and made it the first game we opened up today's stream in. So we'll retire Parkitect for a little bit and pick up Foundation in our regular streams over on Channel BJ Weiler. Of course, that'll all be on Channel BJ Weiler, where we do our indie gaming streaming for the most part. Of course, this channel right here, Channel Real Millennium Group, is reserved for our Extra Life fundraising. And this year we're dialing back a little bit. We're going to try to do a little bit less streams, but be more effective, I guess you could say, with those streams, with the streams that we do. So it's going to be more of these special mega streams. Where I can actually get a day every couple of months here, sit down for a good, 8-9 hours if possible, if not longer, of course, and just have some fun, talk about Extra Life, raise some money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and just do what we normally do here for our Extra Life streams. But as I mentioned earlier, and of course I'll mention this in every segment, that even when we are not streaming here on this channel, I am doing my utmost to actually have content playing every single day in between these mega streams and any other special streams that we might throw in during the year. So you can always come right here to this channel and watch reruns of our previous broadcasts, things like 100 Days of Gaming, 12 Days of Christmas Gaming. Of course, we'll be rerunning 12 Days of Christmas Gaming come July, for Christmas in July. Of course, our marathons, which we've done, 2013. How many marathons have we done? 2013, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 7 marathons we did. Of course, we're not doing a marathon this year. Again, focusing more on these sort of mega streams. I'm still debating on whether I should do something extra special in November besides a marathon. But again, it's really all going to depend on time and what real life throws at us throughout the year. But yeah, I'm still debating on whether to do something extra. Like I'm still have it in my head to do a 4 for 40. Well, I call it 4 for 40, where I stream for 4 consecutive days, 10 hours each day. But that's sort of one of those things that I would love to be able to do that, but I know my real life time would not allow for it. But yeah, so you can come to this channel. Again, my goal is sometimes I'll forget. Oh, it's like I forgot to start the rerun today, but the goal is to try to have content going on this channel every single day, be it a rerun or a live stream. So you can always just pop in, just sit back, relax. If you're at work, or of course if you're in quarantine, just sit back, relax, chill for a bit, and have some fun. And of course, fundraising is always open. So even if we're doing a rerun, donations can be made and are welcome at any time as well. And of course, 100% goes to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Okay, so let's see. This is where we left off from our previous stream earlier this month. Was we finished our train ride here, and I think part of what I was doing was trying to get some of the decoration score up in this area up a little bit. And of course, we added a couple more rides down here. We got a plane ride, we got our teacup ride. That's sort of where we left off. We had some vandals, so I hired some additional security guards. As a matter of fact, let's check where we are at with our personnel right now. So we right now have 4 janitors, right? Okay. Wow, he's been around a while. I don't have any work zone design, so maybe I'll see. I've got to figure out the work zones. We have 2 haulers, which they're the ones. So this is one of the things that sort of is a little bit different about the game compared to, say, Planet Coaster or the Roller Coaster Tycoon games, in that there are we have to establish employee specific paths. So they can get to deliver the various goods, because the guests, the people in the park, seeing the employees do their job has a negative effect on their happiness. So we want to, have to keep in mind not only the pathing and how we wanted to set up our park and the rides and that stuff, but we also have to think, okay, how are our employees going to get to the various areas of the park that they need to get to? So we set up a food court here with a balloon shop as well. So, yeah, everything's looking good. Of course, everything is in our RMG Gaming colors of red, purple, and white. Of course, I don't think I have my RMG Gaming logo here. But, of course, we do have our Real Millennium Group logo, which does now. This is the updated logo. We updated the logo from way back in 1999 is when I actually started the Real Millennium Group. I founded the Real Millennium Group with my sister and my brother, and yeah, we celebrated our 20th anniversary last year, and I updated the logo as part of it to incorporate our RMG Gaming brand. Now, can't really see it here, but we have the red, purple, and white on the shield here, and then of course, if you get a see a larger version of the logo, we actually have the RMG Gaming logo on the Knights shirt there as well. So some slight updates to the logo, and again, the primary purpose now is to do extra life streams and to raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. All right, so let's see. We also did some adjustments to our roller coaster now to make people want to ride it, but it did decrease the intensity. So we ended up. So I might have to find another part of this roller coaster where maybe we can up the intensity a little bit more, because I think there is an achievement for that. All right, so we got. So we left off. There is a shortage of ride parts, so safety may suffer. A park showcased by your park was showcased by a popular content creator. Thank you. Whichever YouTuber was that. So we will see an increase in visitors, which is nice. Let's see. Our budget has been actually pretty good. We are actually starting to run at a profit now. For the first, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, we were running at a loss for the most part. This is in sandbox mode, or as sandbox mode as I think we can get it. Get the game to where there's actually no goals or anything, I think, right? Somewhere along here it tells us our... See, all research... Yeah, see, research is disabled, so we don't have to do research. Detailed information. This might be $500, huh? Not that I can't afford it. We go 3 months. Oh, that's actually a bargain for 3 months. Curious to see what this market really is. Survey your guests to see detailed information about them. Their likes and dislikes, essentially, is what that is. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's just to see what that entails. All right, so let's go ahead and get rocking here. Park info, Wilder Park. Yep, our entry fee $45. People, let's see, satisfaction is still 84%, so we're good. Happiness. Tired people. Cleanliness, we're pretty good so far. So right now, everybody's still fairly happy with the park, obviously, so we're doing pretty good with that. Total guests, big old thunderstorm. Yeah, see, here we go. There are no goals. We're just here to have some fun. Path is really disgusting. No high-intensity rides around. Well, I had... The roller coaster was super intense. You guys didn't like it. So, I mean, come on. Oh, my God. Somebody puked again. All right, I got to find one of my janitors. Get him over here to clean this up. Wandering around. Pick you up. Drop you here. There we go. Now you can go ahead and clean, please. Yeah, the one thing here is like, oh my God, my people. Oh my God. You're done? Okay. Tell Erin. Get Erin and tell her to put it in the refrigerator for you, please. Yeah, see, that was, yeah, see, that's one of the things, too, of course, you know, with everything going on. You know, the original reason for me doing this on Monday instead of our usual Sundays where we try to do our mega streams is that, hey, the abs will be in school. You know, Mondays are still a day off to where I can just not worry about anything. Diesel Fortress, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the group. But, the best thing of all, Abby would be in school. Yes. Yeah, that's not happening now. So, yeah, unfortunately, so our break time in between games is going to be a little bit longer than normal because I do have to make sure I take care of her. I had to get lunch before we started this one. So our break time in between games is a little bit longer than I would have liked. And, but hey, you know, we gotta do what we got to do here. I know you still got to take care of real life as much as we can here. And just take what real life hands us as it comes, and just work our stream around it as best as we can. But again, thank you everyone for joining me today. Thank you for all the follows, much appreciated, everyone. Thank you for the hosts. So let's rock and roll here. Let's see what we want to do next. So some high intensity. There are some high. I mean, this is. A Gurma. No, I want the ride itself here. Of course, it's a real good deal because it's free. I'm only charging for a couple of rides, so I'd rather have. Oh, I am charging for the Enterprise. Oh, you know why? Because it's so popular. That's why. Yeah, just for the real popular rides, I'm charging. Normally, I don't. I think I'm charging for Turbulence too. Yeah. See, I don't normally like. Because to me, I like, you know, you got your Walt Disney World, you got your theme parks where you pay that entrance fee, you go in and you can just, you know, the food cost, but none of the rides cost you. I don't like the idea of charging for rides. Never did, because that was, you know, it's sort of more akin to, I need some benches out here. The carnival. The traveling carnivals and that type of thing, that will charge per rides, and you know that can get to be an expensive night if you have a couple of kids. Of course, as always, they usually have a night or two where they offer wristbands where you pay one fee and you get unlimited rides, which is what we always try to do. We always try to hit those nights. But I never liked the idea of charging per ride because, again, you know, that could really, really get expensive at the end of the night. And I'd rather save that money for, you know, food and some of the carnival games and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so if you're on a budget, I'd rather just that one entrance fee and you're good to go. But obviously, for the purposes of the game and remaining in the green here, I do have to charge for some of the more highly popular rides. And this is the one that still surprises the heck out of me that the slide is so popular here. It's amazing. Oh, is that TV actually? Let's see, is that TV actually? I thought I saw the TV screen actually changing a bit, but no. Okay, a lot of rain today, obviously. So let's go ahead. We need some benches here. Oh, the plane carousel is broken. That's fine. Where the heck my janitor go? You'd think he would come back over here to clean up the rest of this mess. Let's go, dude. See, this is probably where I'm going to have to start assigning areas to them. So they just stick to their one particular area. Because that garbage can is overflowing. Yeah, I think we may look into that today, too. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to throw in some more benches. What are they doing? Let's get into the teacups here. He's just... What are you doing? Watching the miniature... Okay, he's just watching the train. Even though there's no train passing by. Alright. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Alright, so let's get some more benches in here. Let's put that there. We go, some benches there. Now I dropped him here. He cleaned the garbage can, but he didn't clean up the puke. Really? Really? I think I have benches here, don't I? We got, yeah, 2 benches. Yeah, I didn't put a bench there, but I might as... I think if I should or not. I just didn't want to interfere with the stairs, but it doesn't really interfere with the stairs. Just gotta throw a bench there, too. Oh, damn it. Did not want to do that. I don't even know. Oh, I had the fountain. The fountain was there. That's what it was. I hate when that happens. I hate when I click something and I didn't mean to click on something here. Let's go, fountains. Use that fountain. Here we go. Alright, there we go. No, I don't want to remove that. There we go. Thank you. Let's just turn that off. Alright, let's bring my janitor back here. He's cleaning the toilets. He's transporting trash, cleaning soft drinks, transporting trash. I guess I need to hire another janitor. Alright. We'll just bring another janitor in here. Everybody seems a little busy. Let me see here. Let's look into these work zones here while we let some of the cash flow roll in before we decide what our next ride is going to be. I just don't know where the results are going to be. Carousel is broken, of course it is. I did not. Wow. Entrance fee is a good deal. That's what we always like to see. And as I add rides, I can bump up that entrance fee. Why are you unhappy? Oh, they were unhappy over here. Yeah, that was no shock there. Dude? Oh, I was about to say, dude, come on. I'll let him clean that. And if he does not wander where I want him to wander, I need him back over here cleaning up the mess that's over here. Uh-oh, achievement unlocked, foodie. We got the foodie achievement. I have no idea what achievement that is, but hey. You know what? I forgot to add my stream marker too. Haha. Did add that. The rough estimate here. Make my editing a little bit easier. Alright, let's oh yes, I was work zones, tasks, zones. Okay, when they're not busy with anything else, employees patrol and look for tasks in their assigned zones. They can leave the zone if necessary to complete the task. Okay, left click and drag to place. Click a zone and drag to expand it. Into a zone and drag to expand it. Right click to remove. Okay. So let's do this first and foremost. Let's save. Okay. Let's head back here. So let's see. See if I assign. Let's pause here for a moment because I kind of want to assign this guy. We're going to make a zone over here and assign him to it. So let's see. Okay. So we'll like sort of start. I guess I can go all this way here. So that'll be sort of his zone there. Actually, I got 4 janitors. I don't even think I need to make it that big. Okay. So figure 4 I can have 1 janitor here. One janitor here, 2, 3, and I can. No, let me do it. Hold on, let me do it this way. Thinking. Oh, nope. There we go. I gotta click in first. There we go. I still have a zone 3 here. Where's the zone 3 at? There we go. Okay. So there's zone 1. And we can do essentially do like zone 2 this way. Bring zone 2 down this way. Like that. We can do zone 3 like this. Maybe have just a little overlap with zone 4. Of course, I'm going to have to expand zone 4 here. But we'll leave it, yeah. Well, you know, let me drag it out for now, because we're going to do that. Zone 4 is going to end up being the largest. But there's actually going to be quite a bit of open space for it, too. Okay, I like that. Okay, I think that works. So let's work you zone 1. Chad can work zone 2. You can work zone 3. You can work zone 4. And then this Alton, our vet here, is what we can leave him just to do sort of as our jack of all trades. He's sort of in charge of the entire park. Let's put it that way. Work where needed. I like that. Okay. So now here, see, I'm going to have to leave that. Unless I hire more mechanics, they're going to have to work where needed, because I don't think I can assign multiple zones. So I can accelerate their training too. Look at that. Yeah, we're going to have to let them work as needed. Who is this? Oh, the haulers. Okay, yeah, the haulers work as needed. Mechanics, same thing, is going to have to be work as needed. Security guards. How many security guards do we have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. So I can have them assigned to zones. Zone 2, zone 3, zone 4. So you can actually change the color of their clothes, huh? The red. Go purple. Purple and white. There we go. So we got mechanics in the red, which is fine. Where's our entertainer? So he's just going to entertain wherever. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. That works. All right. I think that hopefully help alleviate some of our issues here. Okay. Oh my God, raining again. It's January. Thank God it's not snow, I guess. The wild ride. Not as wild as I'd like it to be, but I'd rather have people riding it than not. Okay. Oh, I don't think I've ever watched somebody go down. Or maybe I have. After we put the slide in and watch somebody go down. He's exhausted. He's exhausted. I guess I need a lot more benches is what it is. Here he comes. Oh yeah, I did, because it was neat just being able to see him come up through the windows. Or her, as the case may be. I remember watching that. Oh god, the Enterprise is broken. The Enterprise seems to break a lot, which is highly irritating. Right, safety will suffer. Although we haven't had any accidents that I recall, so we're at least good in that aspect. Although at this point, I may actually have to get some more mechanics in here because we are pretty big. Get some mechanics in here and at least probably assign a couple of them to certain areas, because like the Enterprise seems to break all the time. Trying to think what else seems to break quite often. I like to keep one mechanic over in this area. Of course, the mechanic repairs the items, like things that got vandalized and stuff too. All right, looks like the cleanliness is picked up here a bit. Not seeing reams of trash anywhere. Got a garbage can that needs work. That really looks like it. Looks like everything else is in pretty decent shape now. Trying to see. So this is work zone what? Let me see. Because now I want to see work zone. Zone 2. Okay. There's our janitor. He's under. Why is he under the tunnel? Why? Chad? Chad? How about you come over here and clean up the garbage can, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay, so let's get a ride rocking here now. Add another ride here. Yeah, one of the things I was thinking about is like, you know, doing games that I was interested in doing, but also doing some things that we could work with donations for. Like Foundation probably would be naming villagers after somebody who donated. You can name a villager. For here, it would be, hey, make a donation, pick our next ride, or rename a member of staff. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, see, I can rename members of staff as well. But again, you know, today's going to be a little bit less about the fundraising and more just about having fun and just saying how great the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia is, and just just get some awareness. You know, we got 283 days of fundraising left to go in the year. It's hard to believe. Where are we? 70 days into the year already? That's about right? Because it's 366 days this year, because we did have leap year. So yeah, so fundraising. We're going to be fundraising for the next 283 days. So you know, we've got plenty of time to really dig into the fundraising. Right now, I think our main concern should be making sure everybody stays healthy as we can, and we can bumper cars right. Ooh, really? Somebody on the radio mentioned bumper cars. Excellent. And just look out for each other at the end of the day. So that's sort of the goal here today. Is just let's take our minds off of things for a little while here. Okay, so let's see. I also have to think about food, too. So we've got our food court here. We've got our food court at the entrance. Our food court here. So I'm going to need a food court over here. For this side of the park. And we're probably going to want another food court over here too. I'm thinking. So I also have to see where we're going to connect the path here, because with the roller coaster here and the train here, it really cuts off having a path down the middle here. I can get one through here. It might be a little problematic, and of course, unfortunately, one of the little drawbacks of the game is that there isn't a way to cross a path along tracks or anything like that. We actually have to go over or under. So it does make it so we can actually go. I think I can go under with the path here. Let me see here, because this is the exit here, the entrance there. So I can pull in. I can pull the path out here if necessary. Doing it over here might be a little problematic because we'd have to go. I'd probably have to go under the tracks here. I don't know how well I'd be able to go under the tracks though. We'd have to at least be here and then weave it around through the roller coaster here. So something to think about to get a central path going here instead of on the sort of the outer wings. Although we still have, my God, we still have a ton of room, ton of building room here. A ton of building room. I mean, look how much room we have. The only way for me to really fill up this much space is to have a big separation of space between all the rides, which isn't really, at least, you know, we go to Hershey Park constantly, and we have Sesame Street, which is practically right down the road. Or not Sesame Street, but Sesame Place, practically right down the road from us. And this is sort of how, you know, they're all the, you know, everything is, they're, you know, ride here, ride here, ride here. There's really not that big separation between a lot of the rides and the attractions. I'm trying to think. It's been a long time since we went to Disney World, but I think Disney World is sort of set up the same way. Obviously, they've got a lot more areas, but the actual theme park itself, you know, they have a lot of the shop areas, the main street, and then, you know, there are themed areas. But within each themed area, I think everything's pretty closely, tightly packed. So I gotta see here. Of course, back here would be employee pathing, so we'd have to run employee pathing back here. So that's another thing. Again, I have to keep in mind employee pathing. So I would have to. We're gonna have shops here, so I would have to make sure I could have an employee path to the shops. Of course, we can tunnel under, like I've done here. I've tunneled under quite a few areas. So here's a tunnel under here to get to, you know, here, basically to get to here. So we do have the employee path here, which we can bring. The question is, if I do something over here, it'd have to cross the track, so we'd have to do something about that. And of course, we have the tunnel here. Goes from here to here. It's just a quick little jump under. But from here to here it goes. So we'd need to have something. We'd have to have a tunnel. Or you'd have to have it run out around this edge of the train here. But I don't necessarily want it to block the view. See, that's the thing. The train is a good sightseeing thing, so you don't necessarily want to block the view of the train. Just have fences up all the way along the path. That's not very interesting. But anyway, let's throw a ride in. We're going to throw a ride in down here. I'll have to figure out my employee pathing elsewhere. Trying to see where I would even have the tunnel. See, the space is tight here for the tunnel. Alright, where? Where are they? I would really like to see where these vandals are. Uh-oh, that could be one of them. I think, is he wearing a mask or something? Or is that just a beard? That could just be a beard. Where'd he go? Yeah, see, to me, this guy is, see, there's nothing to indicate that, he may be a vandal. Alright, hold on here. I want to see what happens if I pull a security guard over next to him. I got to zone 2. So that's Greg. There's Greg. Put Greg right there. Let's see what happens. Greg. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's sick. Oh, he's gonna puke. Oh my god, are you serious? Find the toilet, dude. Oh, he's going to first aid. Okay. Oh, hey, we're... Where'd the guy in the mask? Oh, here we go. I was about to say, where'd the guy in the... See, here's another one. Bandana here. Vandal, litterer. Okay, yep. That tells me. Alright. So if I find... Okay, so let's see where he's at. Let's bring my other security guard over. Just want to see the interaction here. That's zone 3. Alright, that's Becky. Where the heck are you, Becky? She's out here in the crowd. All right. Oh yeah. Okay, she was there in the crowd. Okay, let's. Here we go. Let's go see what Becky does here. Becky. Becky. Let's put Becky here. Becky, go get Becky. 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 Get him, Becky. Here, just follow him, Becky. Follow him. Forget, it's Becky. You were going that way, really? Here we go. There we go. All right. Follow him. Follow him. Get him. I think she caught him. Wait. All right, we're just going to follow this guy, see what he does. I gotta watch where he's going to zone 4 here. Okay, he's got a soft drink in hand. Alright, he's still in zone 3, I think. Oh, son of a... You get him. He just broke the light. Becky! Becky! He just that son of a nutcracker just broke our light. Oh my god, you're a little late, dude. You're a little late, dude. Now, of course, I lost the vandals. Hire more security guards. So what? They can just let... I lost the vandals. There are 9 vandals still remaining. Oh my god, are you serious? Carousel, plane carousel, enterprise. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to assign somebody over here. Oh my god, my security... oh, mechanic came by. Alright, he fixed that. Or she fixed it. Whichever one it was, I'm not sure. Somebody fixed it. Gotta find these vandals here. Oh, there's one. There's one. He's leaving. Okay. Alright, how many we got left now? 8. Can I pick... I think I can pick up people. Can I? Oh, I can. Oh my god. So let's see if we can... Oh, here's another one. I think he's leaving. Really? Did he not leave? Where'd he... No, he did not leave. Ooh. You treacherous little dog, you. You fooled me. He's grumpy, is he? Oh, where is he? Where'd he go? Did he just go? Oh, dang. I think he just went in the toilets. Yep, there he is. Hey, dude. Aha! Out. Threw him out. I'll catch him myself. Alright, that's what we got to do. We got to catch these guys ourselves. Okay. Their security guards just aren't up to the task here. Let's go bandit hunting. Or vandal hunting. Let's find these guys. Oh, look you. Yeah, you know what? You can eat your pizza outside. Get out. But thank you for your patronage. Let's see if we can find any more vandals around here. You know what? Pizza sounds good right about now. 6 of them left. Pizza does sound good, so I'm going to need lunch. I'm going to have to figure out lunch here. I think Abby said she... Oh, you know, Abby did say she was going to... I don't know if Aaron put the soup in the refrigerator. I might have to go grab the soup that Abby didn't finish. Real quick. Because I'm starting to get hungry here. I'm going to have lunch. Oh, there's another one. We found another one. Taking the rest? How about you take your rest and arse right out of my park, dude? Get out. Where are we at here? We're down to 5. Some of them might be in queue for a line. Backwards hat and bandana. Those are the giveaways. They're not very subtle, vandals. That beer, I think that's... no, okay. Oh, he just... Oh, yeah, he just chased after that one. Is he getting him? Let's see what he's doing here. Is he chasing after him? No, he's not. All right. Oh, we found you, pal. Goodbye. Get out. So I think we're down to 4, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. G-lock is broken now. Good God. Do I see anything in line here? It's like a hidden object game now. Actually, you know what would be easier? There we go. That way they're not moving on me. Ooh, is this one here? I think this might be one here. Oh, yes, sir. Leaving the park? Yeah, not soon enough. Let me help you out the door. Let me help you out the door. Okay. So there's 3 more. All right. Oh, yeah, look at that. Here's one. He bought 4 products, huh? Okay, nice. Yeah? How about you just get out? All right. 2 down, 2 to go. The limited camera angle makes things a little bit tougher here too, but that's all right. I can deal with some of that. Two more of these guys wandering around somewhere. He's got a pizza. See if they're on a ride. It's going to be harder to pick them up. No. No. These last 2 here. There's one. Got him. I can't recognize. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Yeah. Not the kind of fun that we want. No, sir. Oh, wait a minute. Wandering around? Oh, yeah. No, you're fine. Put you there. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can get rid of them just like that. There we go. Boop. Oh. Boop. Oh, I can't drop. So drop the one off the end of the... Oh, there we go. Oh, they've all left the park? Is that all of them? Nice. Okay. Oh, he changed. Dropped them off the end of the earth, I did. There we go. We got them. We got ourselves the vandals. All right. All right. So it's like a little mini game there. A hidden object mini game within the game. You got to locate the vandals and kick them out. All right. We're good. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. We were going to add a ride, weren't we? Yeah. Okay. Which means I'm going to have to extend the... extend the work zone here, or actually maybe add another work zone, which means I would have to hire another somebody. But I'm gonna... How many mechanics did I say? I think I have 2 mechanics. Repairing the G-lock. See, mechanics are pretty much on the ball. Where is the Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she's just heading over there. Maybe. And where's she? Okay. Oh. I think that might be her then. She heading over this way? Yep. There we go. She got it. I might actually need another mechanic here. Because I believe that it's the mechanics that repair the stuff that's been damaged by vandals too. If I remember watching it correctly, watching them work. All right, let's go for rides. The question is, what ride do we want to add in here? Calm rides. I mean, we got these are generally calm rides here. That's a thrill ride. I think that's a thrill ride. Enterprise, obviously a thrill ride. Well, let's see what we got here. I do want to add the Ferris wheel, and even the double Ferris wheel. Obviously we're going to add at least one of each ride into the park. But I kind of want to have the Ferris wheels out in this area. Put them more towards what would be the central if we were building up the whole area. But really, at this point, this is probably the center of the park right here. I mean, we do have more roller coasters. We do have preset roller coasters. Bobsled coaster we've got. There's quite a few pre-built ones in here. But, you know, this one we built ourselves from scratch. That one, you know, the track ride we built from scratch. Transport ride. Got some monorails. Water. Yeah, you know what? We need a... Yeah. We'll need a... So there are... So the paddle boats and the bumper boats, there are now preset. The submarines, really. Below water level, really. But this one... The targets are each other during high temperatures. So, yeah, we're going to have to add a water park area, aren't we? I wonder if I should do that. Make this sort of the water park area here. That general area. Right, transport rides. So these are the coasters. So we have the coasters, and then we have the thrill rides. Enterprise we got, G-Lock we got. I don't have the go-karts, so we'll have to add go-karts at some point. The Gravitron. So let's see what we got here. The inverted dark ride, which is a coaster-like one. Gravitron, gyro drop. This is okay. Okay, that was. There's one that's actually pretty big. Inverted double swing, jumper. Oh, I think you know what, it might be this one. Oh no. Okay. Thought there. Maybe I'm thinking of one of the other Skyfall. Thought there was one that was fairly big. Turbine we got. Maybe it's the turbine I'm thinking about. We have that one. Transformer, the Wipeout. Orbiter. Is that like the octopus? Yeah, it looks like that one might be like the octopus. I think we'll go with the thrill ride here. Got the G-Lock, we got the Enterprise. Gravitron. Yeah, this is sort of like the rotor. I think the classic name for it is the rotor. Increased popularity during rain and during low temperatures, which actually, I think we do need some rides like that, because I don't think I have any. Okay, we don't really have any enclosed rides like it. Yeah, you know what? So let's do Gravitron. Do the Gravitron over here. So I've got to think here how I want to set this up. Oh, obviously we're going to need the queue. We're going to want the path to come around on the inside. Right, we can't put it here, we can't put it here, we can't put it here because it runs in. So we can put it here, it's like there. See, I just have to figure out path, queue. See, I could put the queue up. Up to the north corner. This area right here is where I can put the queue. We can have the exit lead out here. If we do it like that, then the path would come up along this edge and around. Freaking G-Lock again. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, this is we'll put the entrance here. Put the exit here. I'm not going to charge for that. Okay. So let's get down here and start getting our path set. There, so we'll bring it up this way. That. I want, of course, fence there. I want probably fence there. Maybe some decorative element. We gotta get to the queue here. We got a separate queue though. Before we do anything else, let's go ahead. Nope. Employee queues. Boop. I'll bring it here and bring it. No, see, yeah. Oh, it would. Right. Question is, how big do I want to make the queue? Sort of trapped myself with that one. Hold on. Nice. I sort of trapped myself with that one too. Oh my god. Bring it out this way, then can bring it back out around this way, then up around this way. So the question is, how popular is it going to be? The more popular it's going to be, the longer I want the queue to be. Go this way. And I can bring it back over here and end up having the path go right here. Which I think would leave me some room. Some room to extend the pathway if necessary. I know, hold on. We'll open it. There we go. We're good. So let's get our... See, this is where I sort of miss having the... Uh-oh. There we go. Thank you. Having the... having the ride-along view like Planet Coaster and Roller Coaster Tycoon has. Alright, so we got a Gravitron. We got people on the Gravitron. Looks like it'll be fairly popular. Let's get our fencing up. Trash bins. We're gonna need trash bins. Where's my last? I think, okay, I got a trash bin there. I probably want to have a trash bin here. Here. Actually, you know what? Let's make this one purple. So if I got a lot of red ones, I'd have to do. Let's go purple. Oh. Yeah, let's go with that one. Not purple. There we go. Okay. And we'll go the red one now. Put the red one here. Let's go with our fence. I think fences are here. Yes. Continuing our space theme here. I think, do I want... Well, obviously we want to fence along that way. Gotta decide where we want the path now. I'm thinking food court up in this area. Another food court. Which means I have to think employee pathing now too. I have to think employee pathing. I'm trying to think if I want some decorative elements or something there. Like we have here. Not necessarily having the fence around. I still gotta find, I still gotta throw some stuff down there, don't I? There's some decorative stuff down here. So that'll help benefit the train too. Do a hedge, huh? Oh, okay. It's yeah. This is fencing. Do hedge fencings. Let's still want to do some cacti. But they're all so small. I'd have to do a whole bunch of them. Plants, flowers, topiary, trees. Purple trees. Halloween. Topiary rocks. Plants. Do a shrubbery, maybe. Shrub turtle. You can actually do the shrub turtle. You know what? See how. Okay. That might actually work better. Yeah. So I don't mind it on the path as much, but coming around, yeah, with a train there. All right. Just keep it as close to the path, I think I'm trying to say, as I can here. So we want it, this is sort of centered here. Okay. So we've got that. Shrubbery here. And shrubbery there. There we go. I think I've got some flowers too. Yeah, our tulip patch. Two tulip patches here. You know, you can do it here. Here we go. There we go. I like that. I like that. I think that'll work. Nice. Can I... Oh, I can change the color of the tulips. I didn't think about that. Should go white tulips? Red. Ooh, let's do one of each. Red there. Red here. And we can go white here and here. Then we can make them purple. We'll go a little bit lighter purple. Here and here. There we go. Ah! Which means I can actually change the color of those tulips too, can't I? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's go over here. Here we go. We'll go the same way. I'll just do 3 instead of 4. Oh, you bum. There we go. Sweet, there we go. Excellent. I like that. There we go. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. Still making money. That's what we like as well. Let's see what our... God, wow. It's been a long time. Alright, good. Alright, looks like the queue will be working here. As is. So now this queue is long as heck. But this is not a very popular ride, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to shorten the queue up here. Of course, now everybody's getting on the damn ride. Because then what I could do... I think what I could actually do is go tunnel from here, too. And then bring the tunnel up this way. And we'll put some decorative elements. We'll do something decorative there, too. Go in here because I can pause when this guy gets into the queue here. Before anyone else gets in here. So we definitely don't need that long of a queue here. You don't even need it that long. You could probably bring it up this way and bring it into here. Oh, they're leaving anyway. Dang it. That's all right. Just out of the way for the moment. Let's move this here. I was about to say, he just cut to the front of the line. Are you serious? There we go. I think that's all we need for that. Uh-oh, he's lost. He's lost! There you go. Help you back on, partner. Alright, let's go ahead with our fence here. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Yeah. Gotta wrap it up here so we can try to stay sort of on track to our schedule here. Right, because we are running an hour behind because I got a late start and then we went a little bit longer on Foundation. So technically an hour ago we were supposed to be running DD Story, getting ready for Attack Terra, our next game here. Well, that's right. I left myself some leeway to go a little bit longer today, which is good. So yeah, so let's wrap things up here. We can play DD Story and get ready for Attack Terra. And rock and roll there. Alright. Let me just do this quick little bit here. Let me get a fence in here. fence here. To there. Okay. Let's just pause. Let's do that before I delete something I don't want to delete. It would be funny if the train would... Yeah, it would hit the guy. Yeah. I think... Oh, see that? Oh, miniature. Oh, miniature railway went social. Went viral. Went viral. Social media went viral. Let's pick you. Corey Ortega. Let's see what happens. Oh, it just went right through him. Oh, well. All right. Oh, Corey, hello. You can get back over there, Corey. It was worth a shot. All right. It was worth a shot. There, oh my God, this thing. All right. Anyway, that's it. Let's get. Because I also need to go grab. I also need to go grab some lunch too. So, go grab some lunch. Bring that down here. Check on the child real quick. This transition should be a little bit quicker. Shouldn't have to wait as long because I don't have to cook lunch. It's already been made, and I just got to check on the child real quick. But we are going to run Dee Dee's story as well, which I actually have to stop it. Oh, you want to pause? Stop. I want you to pause. Let me do that. Right, Dee Dee's story. Yeah, so I actually have to... Oh, God. Stop it. Oh, there we go. As long as I click out of the window. I got to set up Dee Dee's story here real quick. In the meantime, thanks for watching this portion of our Megastream, Indie Game Megastream, our 3rd annual day, everyone. Again, we are doing this to benefit the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. 100%. Every single penny that we do raise goes to the hospital. Much appreciated everybody who supported us over the last, I guess this is our 8th year doing it now. 8th year doing Extra Life, so it's much appreciated. Again, we did have the donation rewards last year. Unfortunately, we can't do them this year because obviously, in addition, the pandemic is just another thing on top of some stuff that has happened this year that is puts the funds in a little bit of a tight bind. But for everyone who did donate and earned those donation rewards last year, we will be getting those out to you. I'm hoping once things calm down by the summer and we can sort of get back on track with our hours and stuff at work and all that kind of stuff, we can get that stuff out to you. So I definitely am bound to determine one way or another to be able to do that. So everybody who earned rewards last year, they will be coming to you eventually. It's just going to take a lot longer than originally anticipated to get them out to you. But yeah, thank you to everyone who has supported us so far in our Extra Life efforts throughout the years. It is much appreciated. Again, 100%, every single penny. I mean, the big thing is all this goes to benefit the kids at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. That's the important thing here, and why we're continuing to do this year in and year out, day in and day out, and why I really, I thought about canceling today or postponing today. I said, nah, you know what, we need to go because this it's about the kids here. We may not, even though, we've got, a lot of things to worry about at this point in time. I still wanted to get in here and make sure we still did our part for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And again, we're going to continue to do our special streams throughout the year. We continue to run our daily reruns here on this channel, our highlights of 100 Days Gaming, 12 Days of Christmas Gaming, our previous mega streams, our previous marathons, and just our previous, warships for Extra Life, our Rocket League for Extra Life, all our other just random streams that we've done for fundraising, including Aaron streams. We'll be rerunning, I think, some of Aaron's streams here in the coming days and weeks as well after we wrap up today. And yeah, just having some fun here today, talking about Extra Life, talking about the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, running these videos that showcase just what the hospital does, and it's all in part of because of the money we are able to raise here at our fundraising Extra Life efforts. I am just so out of it, just trying to, just so much on the mind, obviously. But yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone. Tactera will be up next in just a few minutes, so stick around, take a break. Obviously, watch the video if you can, because, again, it highlights some important stuff that the hospital does. But yeah, take a break as needed. Grab yourself a bit of lunch or dinner, as the case may be, depending on where you're watching this from. Maybe even breakfast. Who knows? I'm going to grab me some lunch, check on the kids, and we're going to get Tactera up and running next. And then we're going to wrap the day up with some Plague Incorporated Evolved. We're going to have a little bit of fun, if we can, with this coronavirus thing in Plague Incorporated. See you later. Nice. Yes. We'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to go up and run and get it and eat while the video's running, so we can get on with Tactera as quickly as possible. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, everyone. Stick around. We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes here. If I can click the right buttons.